What's up, guys? It's Toya Sports Network over here, and let's get on to the sports. Let's do this. Basketball. We got Gordon. Well, first, before I speak about basketball or the sports, I want to tell you about the pro players who are probably going to be going into free agency this season. First up, we got Gordon Hayward from the Celtics, who has a player option, which he could accept or deny, and it will depend if he decides to exercise it. If not, he's heading to free agency. That would be a nice player to look out for. Next up, we got DeMar DeRozan, who got traded by the Raptors over there to San Antonio. He also has a player option as well, so it all depends on him if he decides to stay over there at San Antonio or not. But we'll see what happens over there. He's wanted by a lot of teams. Like, these are all guys that are wanted by a lot of teams, guys. So we don't know what to expect. This last one is like the whole entire NBA is depending on this player. Like, on this player's decision could impact the NBA in such a heavy way. Anthony Davis from the Lakers. They got him from a big trade with the Pelicans, and yeah, he also has an option, not an option, but we'll have to see if he decides to go into free agency or stay with the Lakers. Because if he decides to stay, the Lakers are gonna be dominant as heck with him and LeBron until LeBron retires, like that's gonna be a team to look out for. So it'll be really good to see AD stay over there in LA. Hopefully he does. As a Laker fan, I want to see him stay over there, which would be really good for me. Next up, we got football. Colin Kaepernick, could he be coming back to the NFL? Yeah, there's a chance. If he stayed fit during all this time, if he stayed ready, he's gonna get his opportunity. So I do think he has a chance to come back to the NFL, and like I could see him at an NFL team. Probably not as a starter, but he'll probably have to start out as a backup, maybe third string. I don't know. Starter chances are very slight, but we'll see. Just because of the time he's been out for his inactivity, but yeah, he could be possibly coming back. Eagles interested in Patriots guard Joe Thuney. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Well, Joe is a very good player for the Patriots. Played guard for them. He's very good on the O-line, so I could see why the Eagles would be interested in someone like that. And they could probably be setting up a trade for that player right now during this season. So be awoke on that, Eagles fans, if any of you follow me. And guess what? Chargers are interested in Colin Kaepernick. The Los Angeles Chargers are possibly gonna let Kaepernick's on their workout list right now, so he's probably gonna work out for them, and the Chargers are gonna look at him and see how he's doing, and they'll decide to give him a chance or not. So you could possibly see him going to LA, which would be pretty crazy. Enough of football and basketball. Now we got soccer. Dries Mertens extends contract with Napoli. Dries is a very good player. He actually started off as a super sub in Napoli, but now he's becoming a symbol for Napoli and a very important player for them. So I could see why they gave someone like him a contract extension, which was very good for them and very good for him. And he recently broke the all-time goal scorer record over there in Napoli. So I believe he holds the record for the most goals over there in Napoli. So I can see why he got that contract. Next up, we got Champions League. It's coming back in August. I'm happy about it, but then I'm like, damn, bro, I kind of wanted it back in July, bro. But yeah, it's coming back in August, so expect to see Champions League soccer back. And yeah, my theory is they probably decided to do it in August instead of July because Champions League is looking out for the French as well, because the French league has decided that they will not continue their league this season. So I believe the French league will be starting before Champions League resumes. So the UEFA looked out for the French. You're welcome. Bayern Munich win the Bundesliga again. Wow. Bayern has been dominating Bundesliga since when, Dortmund had a chance, but they slipped out. So congrats to Bayern Munich again on winning the Bundesliga. Huge congrats. And yeah. Next up, we got PSG interested in David Alaba. David Alaba is a very good player for Bayern, but yeah, when PSG is interested, they're interested, and they got all the money. So I could see David Alaba possibly going to PSG. And I believe PSG is offloading a lot of right backs and left backs as well this season. So that's another reason why they could be going after Alaba. Lorenzo Pellegrini is going to be loyal to Roma. Lorenzo Pellegrini, for those of you who don't know who he is, he's a very good young midfielder for AS Roma. And he has pledged his loyalty to Roma, so he's going to stay there despite interest from big clubs like Juventus, PSG, Chelsea. He's staying. PSG is also interested in another Bayern player. No surprise, Lucas Hernandez. Like I told you guys, PSG is offloading a lot of their right backs and left backs, so this is a reason why they're looking out in the market for left backs and right backs right now, and Lucas Hernandez is one of their top targets. Paul Lopez, another Roma player, is attracting top interest from, the best Premier League teams out there, such as Tottenham, Chelsea, West Ham. So this goalie is very good, and he's attracting interest. Something about Roma goalies, I don't know what it is. Alisson, now this guy Paul Lopez. Partey is gonna go to Arsenal most likely. It is confirmed that Partey is going to leave Atletico Madrid, and I believe Arsenal are in the best place to sign him this season. So I do expect to see Partey in an Arsenal uniform this season. PSG, man, it's like PSG's interested in everybody all of a sudden. PSG is interested in Milan Skriniar, a very good young center back from Inter Milan. But you know what? I want to get my take on this. Unless Inter decides to sell him, it'll happen. But if it was on the player's decision, I believe he would choose to stay in Inter or at Inter because he's so loyal to them, and he always speaks about being loyal to that team. And he's a very Inter-based player, so I see him staying at Inter. I don't see PSG getting him or anyone, to be honest. He's staying. Next up for boxing, we got Ryan Garcia rejecting an offer to fight in July 4th. I believe the offer was about $200,000 from DAZN, and we saw the beef going on Twitter, and I believe he wanted $500,000. Fudge. I mean, bro, I understand. Why $500,000. He's a big name, brand wise. Boxing, he's still building up his resume, so I could see why they offered him $200,000, and I could see why these disputes are going on. But you have to work. He has to work his way up. Work his way up. And you saw De La Hoya tweet out some stuff at him. I will post them somewhere in this video. You should see. That is, he threw super shade at him, saying the future of boxing. Virgil Ortiz, who's a very good boxer as well, young boxer. The future of boxing. No shade intended. But yeah, that's crazy. Thurman wants Pacquiao. Keith Thurman, someone who fought Pacquiao. He lost to Pacquiao. He is going to keep looking out for that Pacquiao rematch for as long as Pacquiao stays unretired, he said. So he wants Pacquiao. Pacquiao's the #1 guy he wants. Next up, we got Canelo. Canelo is coming back in September, most likely. The last time he fought was in November against Kovalev. And if he comes back, I believe he will most likely be fighting Billy Joe Saunders, who I recently announced in my videos. And, yeah. We'll see what happens over there. But I believe everyone knows who they want to see Canelo face. And they want to see that Triple G trilogy fight. What's happening? That's why Triple G went to the zone. He went to the zone to face Canelo. He wants that trilogy. Give it to him. But yeah, other than that, I think that's it with sport news. I just want to thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for always supporting me no matter what. We've been grinding and grinding and grinding. You guys can see my last 2 videos, just Juventus rant videos. Watch those. Like them up. Follow my social media platforms. My main Instagram, most of you guys already know it. My YouTube Instagram at JoyaSportsNetwork, and then my YouTube Twitter at JoyaSportsNetwork. Network spelled NETWRK. So thank you guys so much for your support. Joya Sports Network with 83 subscribers. Appreciate you guys.